This guy's got to die. This guy's got to die. Get him. And boom, baby. Still him that supply pod on him. My dad, I've mentioned him a couple of times and had his picture. I told him that every time that I mention dad in any of my highlights or videos that I make, I want to flash his picture on the screen just because it kind of came a bit when I did a short with him and how much he loves the games. Because I think about him very, very often when I am doing the dad style deals. I think, would my dad like this? Would my dad enjoy this? Because having him as the barometer is actually, I think, incredibly useful. Because him and I, he was the first person to like truly introduce me to games. Duke Nukem, he got the original PC one where it's 2D side scrolling. You like wouldn't even recognize it. And then obviously we got Duke Nukem 3D. And being a like 10-year-old kid and getting to stand up next to the toilet and press spacebar, and then Duke Nukem's like, "Oh yeah, I had to piss." Like that to me was the funniest. Like I was like, okay, you can have comedy in video games. We also played Sims together too. Core memory. I distinctly remember looking up the Rosebud code, and it gives you like so much cash. Of course, my dad and I were sharing the same like block, the same area, and I ended up buying the massive home on the development. And he's like, "Oh, how'd you do that?" And I was like, I made my guy work really hard, you know, have the right attitude, have the right effort, grind and push it to the limit. You know, I was like, "Dad, you can achieve it too. If you work really hard, you can achieve your dreams too." And I swear, he was like, "My son had to cheat. My son is a scumbag." For guys, you literally can just be like, "Oh, you also played Deadlock? Oh, you also played Path of Exile too? Oh, that's cool." And then usually there's a follow-up question. There's a follow-up question of like, what kind of banter did you do on Xbox Live in early 2000s? What words did you use? Oh, cool. Oh, me too. So now you're best friends. We're going to park it for a second. Nope, we're going in. It just rolled in for us. I will say something funny about this bulldozer character is that every time you hit back up, it makes the beeping sound. Doot, 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 doot. It's rather entertaining. I think that's it's a really funny aspect to it. Not sure if I've mentioned this before, but I do live out on a farm. We have about 10 acres of corn. I got a couple sheep. I used to have a bunch of chickens, but I've had 55 chickens over the span of about 5 years. Okay. All of them have died. All of them have died by a multitude of reasons. You have a hawk flying in when I was letting them roam around. A hawk flew in, caught one, picked it up, and then pinched too hard, so it took the head with it, and the body just bloop, plummets down to the ground and just plops onto the ground. You had deaths from a raccoon was getting a hold of one. Foxes dig under, and they collect them. They've just gotten lost sometimes, but we basically ended up, the fact that we had that many chickens die over that span of time, we just created a buffet for the local habitat. So I feel like I've done my part in providing for the area and providing for the animals around me, and being like, hey, here's a buffet. I'll do all the work. No, you do nothing. You just show up. There's a massive amount of chickens for you. They're all yours. Go to town. I need more chat to tell me that things are too loud and too obnoxious. I'm going to drop this to 25. I think that's okay. But we got to keep the voice volume up. I got to hear these boys say rockin' stone, baby. Let me get a rockin' stone in the chat. And nobody's in the chat. We are streaming to nobody because it's 5 a.m. More gold. I love gold. Oh, who else loves Austin Powers? It's so funny. My mom, that was the first time that my mom will kill me for this. She took me to see the original Austin Powers, and I had to be, I don't know, when did that come out? It's like 99 maybe. And I had to be 99. I was 10 years old, maybe 11. So barely in maybe 5th grade, not even in middle school yet. And my mom, she goes, "You can't tell anybody that I took you to see this movie, Okay, don't tell anybody I took you to see this movie. And we both love it. It's like our thing now. Anytime that we hear the do 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 do, the Austin Powers theme song, both makes us giggle and makes us smile. Very strong bond that I have with my mom. But as of right now, I am just shooting electricity, acid, and fire out of my backside. And just extreme, like if you bought the $9 Lux box from Taco Bell, that is what's happening here. Okay, increase the amount of status effect. Yes. And yes, 60 damage. So I will say Taco Bell, and I want to hear from other people, but Taco Bell is easily my #1 fast food. Their ability, I love the fact that like every week they don't care. Every week they're coming out with a brand new thing. They're just like, oh, this week we're just gonna do chicken nuggets. We'll do chicken nuggets. We'll add a little taco seasoning on it. You'll love it. It'll be great. We'll throw it in the $9 Lux box. You get it with your Crunchwrap Supreme, your Doritos Locos Tacos, and you also get Cinna Twists with it. And and we'll throw in like 5 other things, and the nacho cheese dip, and the fries, the crispy fries. I feel like they take more swings than any other company. Now, granted, the majority of Latin American food, or like Mexican food, or like American Mexican, like Taco Bell is just tortilla, meat, and cheese. There is like nothing else to it. So I feel like they can take swings. So they're like, oh, we just wrapped it differently, and now we're calling it something totally different. I mean, like, okay, that's a chalupa and a taco. It is the same thing, but the breading is different. And then you have, like, a quesadilla and a cheesy roll-up is the same exact thing. My kids think it's completely different. They're like, no, we will not eat a quesadilla, Dad. Are you serious? Get that quesadilla out of my face. But you hand them a cheesy roll-up just because it's prepared rolled versus flat. It's the exact same thing, exact same flavor. But they'll be like, oh, yeah, I'll do 5 cheesy roll-ups. Are you serious? Oh, my gosh, they're so peculiar. But I just love Taco Bell. And I would be driving home at like 11 o'clock at night. Nothing else is open. So Wawa's open. So I say, okay, I'll have that. And that's the only time I really have it. I don't really think about it. But I'll do a meatball sub. I think that's decent. Oh, am I not going to make this? Am I too far? Am I going to lose this map? I'm going to lose this map. I'm not paying attention. You got me talking about Wawa. The ship left without me.
We have no choice. We have to pull the pawn out. My condolences, Miner.
Will I have to carry all this home on my own?
The ship left without me. I just did all of this to just complete the dive. That's all I needed to do to get all 3 things, was just to complete the dive. And the only reason I wanted to do this stinking map at level 3 was to complete the whole of the dive. Come on, focus in, camera. Was to complete the whole of the dive. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. What the heck? What am I doing talking about? Get me talking about Wawa, get me fired up. Have the minions work. That's basically all of what colleges do for every single like data and study that they do. They're like, we'll get interns. We'll get the peasants to do it for us. Yes, we have millions of dollars in endowment, but will we get the peasants to do it for us? Yes, you want your degree, sir? You come and work for us. Meanwhile, they just sit back and they're like, so we're doing a study on how grasshoppers like to make love in the wintertime. And it's like, but wait, grasshoppers are dead in the wintertime. But still, we need a study for our interns to do. When it comes to a taco, the term not bad makes me immediately think that I'm going to end up on the toilet in about 20 minutes. And I don't like that. I don't like that. It strikes fear in me because I have less time to be on the toilet. As a dad, okay, I'm getting to a bad place where almost every single stream I'm talking about toilet problems. Then again, this is the stream to be at for dads. If I'm talking about toilet time, that's the only time that dads have peace and quiet. I saw this reel a while back where they used the Bluey song, you know, the Mom, and it shows the mom getting everybody packed, getting all the kids like their juice boxes and all their food and everything that they need. And then when it gets to the part where it's like, Dad, he's on the toilet on his phone and he shuts the door. It's like the only 20 minutes of solidarity and like peace and quiet that we have. And just the way that it's like, where's Dad at? Where's Dad? The amount of times I've heard that through the door while I'm in the bed. And I'm like praying and hoping. I'm like, please don't knock. This is my time. Let me finish what I am doing here. Just give me 1 second, Sloan. Give me 1 second. And then they open the door and they're like, I am pooping. And it's like, yeah, I'm pooping. You can smell it. You walk into a KFC, okay? And it's like the KFC Taco Bell merger. So there's KFC and Taco Bell in one location. But then you also have a wall of like a mixture of like down south drinks because of the KFC. And then you have a mixture of Latin American drinks because of the Taco Bell. And now it's like the Colonel's convenience. Oh my goodness. I need to invest. Gang, I need to invest. I need to invest. I need to make this money. There's because the Taco Bell on one side has Coronas. The KFC on the other side, what would it have? Hennessy? Yes. No. Maybe. Now it's a convenience store and a liquor distributor, and you can get KFC and Taco Bell in one location. And you also need Tums because of after everything that you consume and you eat and everything, you got to have the Tums. And then you are able to actually maybe take a nap after that. That would actually require a nap. So you swing in, you get the Coronas, you get the Hennessy, you get the KFC, you get the Taco Bell, you get the Tums, and then you take a nap. And then you wake up, and it's 3 weeks later, and your kids have left you. That is the Colonel's convenience. An even better husband. The moment we bought that, I was like, "Baby, I'll cook anything in this. I'll cook anything." And there are things they don't have air fryer instructions. And you know how fast I would take a picture of the item and be like, "Hey, Grok, can I air fry this bad boy?" And sometimes I love having it respond to me like it's, a DMX or something. And the way that it tells me to cook it up is like, yo, you gonna air fry this thing. It's gonna be sick. And it's just so entertaining. But it made me into a better husband. It made me into a better man. But we are still, as always, Monday through Thursday, 5 a.m. to 6. We are out here cooking. But that's been Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. This was awesome. Again, rated 5 out of 5 for Dad's Dollar Deals. Check that out on my YouTube page. 4 kids, 1 hour. It's been your boy, Chris. I will catch you later. Peace!